Good morning, guys. We are just getting packed up to leave Kings Canyon and head to Uluru, which is super exciting. I did just want to say, at the end of yesterday's video, which was when we did the canyon rim walk, we probably didn't say enough how great it was. We were just kind of thirsty, hungry, tired at the end of the walk. We just wanted to finish the video. But it was honestly amazing. You're walking right along the rim of this massive canyon. There's no barriers. It's really beautiful. The walk's really well maintained. Yeah, and it's amazing. I've never seen anything like it. And even though it was quite long for us, there were so many different things to see along the way. It wasn't the same thing, and it was a loop. It wasn't out and back, so that was kind of nice. So the start of it is a bit challenging because it's 500 steep steps straight up, but I managed it, that part, quite fine. It was just probably the length of the endurance that was more my problem. But yeah, highly recommend anyone giving it a go. Wouldn't you agree, Dan? That walk yesterday, I just feel like at the end we were so tired and thirsty and hungry, we were just let's just finish this video. But it was pretty spectacular.
It was absolutely amazing and totally worth the effort that it took to do it, for sure.
Exactly, 100%. And we enjoyed the little kind of sunrise adventure aspect of it, because part of the colours changing throughout the day here is pretty magical. Today,
so we are packing up, we're almost there, and we're driving off to Uluru. I think it's going to be three and a half hours or something, so a pretty cruisy drive today. And we're going to get to see Uluru, me, for the first time. I'm pretty, this is going to be the highlight for me, I think.
Pretty exciting.
So, the rental car is a little bit bossy, because if I need to speed up to overtake a car, I mean, I'm not speeding at all, but if I need to speed up to overtake a caravan or something, this is what she does. Let's see if I can make her do it.
Please obey all traffic regulations.
Okay, thank you very much for your kind words.
How many times do you think she said it so far?
So many times. Because also, if you hit an 80 zone and you're slowing down, she tells you straight away, we're going to hit an 80 zone now, and if I'm not at 80 when I hit it, she's
please don't
not happy. Not happy.
To get by, it doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow.
It really is hard to explain
how fast and empty it is.
There's literally nothing for hundreds of kilometers, and the road just goes on and on, and there's no towns, there's no signs of life. There's not that much traffic.
There's not even roadkill.
Yeah,
there's
that
not even
surprised us.
Kangaroos. We drive around our area and we would see roadkill.
Yeah, out of the city.
Yeah, out of the city. But I expected heaps and I've seen none.
Yeah, mostly what you see is caravan, people
and a lot
towing
of
caravans.
waving while you're driving. Some wave back, some don't.
But yeah, it is just you could literally, if you walked out that way, you wouldn't. That's it.
Gone.
I can see how people just get lost and never found. It's hard to imagine, but it's just crazy.
If I could take you back to my youth and show you what I wish I knew, my will is strong with a place to live.
Okay guys, we have just checked in to Desert Gardens Hotel Resort, something like that. And
yeah, so it's the Desert Gardens Hotel, but it's part of the Ayers Rock Resort, which is 3 or 4 different places.
Right. So, first of all, we parked a long way away from our actual room, but there was this cute guy who loaded all of our stuff onto his trolley, brought it out here. He told us we have the sweetest room in the place. You be the judge, but I'm pretty happy with this room, so I agree with him at the moment. And he also put a couple of our cans of drink in the fridge. It was so cute. Okay, so here's the bathroom. Very big bathroom. Double sink, toilet, but a bath and a shower. So it's a very big bathroom, very spacious room. And then we have the room, which is quite big and spacious, big TV.
And probably more
big
modern.
bed.
More modern than I was thinking.
Yeah, definitely more modern, but we have a view of the rock. Now, I'm not sure whether this is going to be picked up on the camera, but it's pretty spectacular. Come out to the balcony. It's literally right there.
Yeah.
We can sit out here and just look at it in all its glory. Amazing. Sweetest room in the place. So we just walked up to the IGA that's within the resort. There's lots of facilities here versus what we had at Kings Canyon Resort. And they had a couple of, we're kind of hungry, so we bought a couple of salads. This is a Caesar, and it's got egg, bacon, parmesan, lettuce, croutons, and the dressing. And we also got a turkey club, which has some apple, some carrot, some rocket, and obviously some turkey. So we'll have these, and then we're going to head off to Kata to watch the sun set.
And do a
walk, yeah. So what's going on here, Erica?
I don't know if you can hear. Qantas safety and well-being is their highest priority. And they cancelled our flight home from Darwin. So we're just trying to sort that out now. But I've been on hold for just under 2 hours. I won't over-exaggerate. So we haven't gotten out to Tjuta just yet to do our walk. Hopefully we'll still get out there for sunset. We just might not have to do the hike another day. Oh, it just went quiet. And I was like, I'm here. Hello.
Where are we up to, Erica?
3 hours and 18 minutes.
We're sorry for the delay.
I don't think they're sorry.
It's not a sincere apology at this point. I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, luckily we're here another 2 nights. So
We've got plenty of time.
2 sunset experiences booked. So if we don't get to do the sunset tonight, it's not the end of the world. Dan won't let me hang up because I'm like, well, just go.
We are not hanging up.
Not waiting for 3 hours. Let's just get this sorted and then we can
figure it out. Okay, update time. I've had a shower. We are now at 6.
Right, no, come on, don't exaggerate. 5 hours and 49 minutes.
Okay, 5 hours and 49 minutes. This is ridiculous at this point, but I don't want to also not speak to someone now. We've invested 6 hours of our time. But I also just had a shower and I want to show you something hilarious in the shower. So when do we decide that this is pointless? There's a massive gap at the bottom of that shower curtain. I just got water absolutely everywhere. Crazy. Okay, morning. It's
morning.
6:15. We are in the line to get into the park.
Yes.
Update, Erica?
Yes.
Last night.
We got our flight sorted out. So we have to come home a little bit earlier, but I'm just glad that it's all done and we don't have to worry about it now. And while we had reception and everything, it was good to get it done. I was on the phone for over 7 hours. But we're moving on.
So the plan is we're going to head into Kata for the sunrise and do the Gorge Walk in there.
That we were going to do yesterday.
Yeah, so that's going to happen
forward
this morning instead.
Yeah, exactly. So, and the sunrise isn't till 7:30, which is kind of nice because it's not like you have to get up at
super
crazy town. But where we want to go is about 3/4 of an hour
from here,
from the park entrance. So they when we looked on doing some research, it said just be at the entrance ready for opening time, so you give yourself enough time to get there for sunrise. So fingers crossed.
Okay, so I made us travel teas. We bought our little travel mugs and everything. And where we're staying, we're a little bit away from the car, maybe 3-minute walk, not far. And I made 2 teas. We're walking towards the car. We're almost at the car. And I realised Erica's swinging her arms carefree. And I'm like, where's your tea? Didn't bring it, so now I've got to share my
You
tea.
don't have to share. I wouldn't dream of touching your tea, Dan.
Words you told me. Wait, hold on. Put me together. Take me back where I belong. I want it all.
It was pretty cool. It was pretty amazing. It's really amazing to just watch the colours change. Like
Yeah.
you can't capture it on camera, even
No, that's true.
pictures or anything.
And it's like then you start to see like the lines in it and then the colours. Like it's like in the Kata Tjuta. And we could see Uluru as well. So this
is a good platform,
this is the
yeah.
dunes viewing area at Kata Tjuta.
When we
And I
first arrived, I'm sure we were in the wrong spot because none of the
we were the
cars
only people we
kind of followed us.
But then a lot of people came, and even some tour groups came, so I think that was a good spot. But when we first got here, the colour of the sky was amazing, wasn't it? It was that real
red,
orange.
yeah.
But yeah, now.
But even now, it's beautiful.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Definitely.
So we're going to go and do the Gorge Walk now.
Yeah.
This looks so big compared to where we were before.
It really does.
They're massive. And you can kind of see where the rain like kind of comes down.
the
on
markings
them.
down
Yeah.
it. I didn't expect all these trees and like everything. I think I just thought it would be red sand and then rocks,
Yeah.
red rocks coming out. Did you?
The texture of the rocks and everything is amazing. There's like lots of holes
Yeah,
and everything in the rock.
there really is.
And there's nobody here.
I know.
It's literally just us. So this has been really nice.
It has. Like we saw, there was a couple in the car park who were making breakfast or whatever,
Yeah.
but no
it.
one on the whole walk. It's pretty cool.
Maybe this is why no one else is out here. We can't get to the platform, but that's okay. We still got to experience the magnificent gorge. Looks amazing. So that's the walk done. We're just going to head back, have breakfast, kind of just hang around. Don't know what the plan is until we go on our sunset experience this afternoon. Which one are we doing?
The Sounds of Silence.
We've got two booked, so
Yeah.
we're doing the dinner tonight and then we're doing the lights tomorrow night.
Field of Lights. Since we last spoke to you, it's now this evening.
Yeah.
What did we show? We went to, they had an indigenous food.
Yeah, it was like bush food
tucker
talk. It was so good. It was
was
free
really good.
and it was part of the resort. And it was excellent. They were so good.
Very good, very engaging, and they had a lot of like he'd gone around and picked things out of the gardens and stuff to show us, and I really enjoyed it. And tonight
we went to the Sounds of Silence dinner, which if you are coming to Uluru, you have to do it.
Yeah,
I definitely think it's an experience that you have to do because
it's pretty special.
it was pretty special. The highlight for me was when they turned all the lights out. They had a First Nations person explaining the stars, and he had a pointer and he had a telescope, and we could see Saturn. We saw the rings of Saturn. It was just a wonderful experience. I loved it.
Yeah, it was very cool. So you kind of get taken by a bus out of town, away from everything, and you're like, you have kind of canapes and drinks overlooking Uluru as the sun sets, and there was a guy playing a didgeridoo. And then you kind of get taken down a path, and there's just all these, lovely white tablecloth tables in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, and you just have dinner,
Yeah.
dessert, drinks were all included. It was just a pretty special night.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it. I have to agree with Dan that the stars part was my favourite part. The only thing was it's like nearly a full moon,
Yeah.
so we couldn't see all of the stars in the Milky Way as clearly, but the guy had a super duper pointer, and it was amazing what he could show us.
Very
And
cool.
they had a big telescope.
Yeah,
Telescope?
yeah.
So we are back at the park entry for our second sunrise. just wanted to let you know, A, it's way colder today than it has been the whole time we've been here. B, I remembered
Two teas today, two teas.
my tea. And C, we just made the executive decision, no sunrises tomorrow. Sleep in.
I want it all. I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone. Feeling is all gone.
It's been an amazing morning.
Yeah.
It is freezing cold.
The funny thing is, this is like a big loop, and there's all different spots where you can stop and view. It's just up to you. And everyone's madly...
Is this the best spot?
Everyone's running around, like yelling, is this the best spot? Is this the best spot? Should we go up there? What's up there? And so just
You missed the whole thing. We just stood in one spot the whole time
just
for...
find a spot. I mean, it's bloody amazing. There's no best spot.
Yeah.
That was funny. Did that make you laugh?
Yeah, it was pretty funny. So we are going to head off back, have some breakfast and get ready to walk around that thing.
Yes, so we're going to walk around
there.
the whole base. It's the closest we've been.
It is. So we've come down to do the walk around Uluru, but we are joining the kind of guided Mala walk first, and then you can finish that and finish the rest of the walk from there.
Yeah, so I think it's at 10 o'clock every day. It's a free ranger guided tour. So I think that will be interesting. We might learn a few things and then we continue on, and I think it's about 10k around the bottom.
I had a feeling, but the feeling is all gone.
Okay, we did the Mala guided walk, which I would definitely recommend that you do if you're out here. It's free. Our guide was James, and he was extremely knowledgeable.
He was.
And
and
it was just excellent
as well. Like he was quite funny.
So now we are just going to do the rest of the base walk. It's 10k. I don't know how much we've done in that walk, so
yeah, so you can kind of just
walking.
Continue on, like because the other one at the end you have to walk back to the car park. But there's a lot of special sacred sites where they don't like you to film or take photos, so we're trying to be very aware.
We just
of that.
came out of one.
Yeah. But it's warming up and it is an absolutely beautiful day, so we're gonna walk. Okay, so we started here, and this was the part we did with the ranger into Kancha Gorge, can't speak, and then we've come back out, and now we are here, and we're just having a little stop. There's like a little seat in the shade. We're gonna have a drink and a little break.
So in some parts you're not really very close to the rock at all, but in other parts at the start we were right alongside it.
Yeah, you could touch
see the caves, you could go in close to the caves and all of that. So this part that we're in right now, which is kind of in the middle, you're a bit further away from the rock.
Just like the landscape's completely changed. We're in the shade, there's trees.
It's been really nice though.
Yeah, really good. Certainly get the size of it.
We finished the base walk and we were both absolutely exhausted after we did that. Now, one thing I would suggest, the guidebook suggested doing the guided Mala walk and then following on and doing what we did. And I probably wouldn't suggest doing that. It just felt really, really, really long. I would do the two things. I would definitely do both of them, but I would do them separately because it just felt way too long, and the last couple of kilometers we were just over it. And I think it wouldn't have felt like that if we didn't do the Mala guided walk. So we have just gotten ready to go to the Field of Lights, which is where we're going tonight. So we will take you along with us. We are back from the Field of Lights. It was absolutely amazing. So we got picked up by the bus and they took us less than 10 minutes away from the hotel. And
not that you would know. Like you feel like you're in the middle of the desert.
Definitely. And we arrived, got drinks, canapes, and watched the sunset over Uluru. We were kind of raised up so you could see Uluru, and in front of Uluru was the Field of Lights, and it was this massive field of lights.
Yeah, just all these individual kind of bulbs and kind of joined together with like optic cable sort of thing. And then once the sun set, we were taken down, we could walk down and walk like in
the Field of Lights.
And it was dark with these beautiful, colourful lights. It was massive. Like
it was really big, yeah.
It was very, very big. Yeah, so it was just amazing. It was so beautiful. Unfortunately, it was a full moon, nearly full moon again, so it kind of takes away a bit from the real darkness. But it was very good. I'd highly recommend the Field of Lights. I would
also definitely recommend doing the Field of Lights if you're coming to Uluru. But this is the end of our time in Uluru. Tomorrow we are driving back to Alice and spending a couple of days in Alice.
What was your favourite part of the 3 days here?
I haven't even thought about it. Last night, the Sounds of Silence dinner with the first sunset for us, like the first proper sunset for us over Uluru, that was probably the highlight for me. What was your highlight?
I think I really liked the Field of Lights.
Really? Wow.
It was pretty amazing. Like I've never seen anything like it. There's nothing like it.
The whole time here has been like filled with once in a lifetime kind of experiences.
Yeah, and every sunset and sunrise we've been to, the colours in the sky, like not even necessarily the colours on the rock or whatever, but the colours in the sky, it's just been stunning. So yeah, we've been very, very lucky. But we are two tired bunnies. I think I just looked at my thing. We've done over 18 kilometres of walking today. So we're going to sleep well tonight.
This has probably been a much longer travel video than what you normally see from us.
Sorry
if you are still here, thank you so much for sticking around and watching to the end. This has been a highlight so far being at Uluru. If you've enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe because then you can see what we do in Alice,
the rest of our trip,
Kakadu, Catherine, Darwin. We've got a lot more to come.
It's all happening, guys.
Thank you so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye.